So a few days ago, I received that in the mail from China, from eBay. If you didn't see this review, go ahead and check out my page and you'll see it. But basically, this is just a traveler's hand pillow. You slip your hand in it like this, or you can stick your arm all the way through, and then you'll basically get a nice cushion to sleep on. I also ordered something similar, and I think this is maybe. There's two different types. This is called the Ostrich mini pillow, and I think I got the larger version. It was a crowdfunded campaign based out of Spain. I believe the company was called. I don't even know what it's called, but I'm not sure if these are authentic. But they're very identical, and even has like the made in Spain thing. But they're a lot cheaper than they were on the website. So if you go to like ostrichpillow.com or whatever it is. You're gonna find this a lot cheaper on eBay. But I don't support counterfeit products, or I don't know if this was just like, some guy had got a deal on them or what. But I got that. And this, let's try to open it up and we'll see what it is, and I'll do a quick review and let you guys know if it's worth the buy or not. I believe I spent anywhere between, I think it was less than $20. This one was $9.50. I think this one's going to be the one that was $20. So let's open it up and check it out. Okay, so I didn't remember the name, but it was called Studio Banana Things. Weird name, but it's from Spain. And it says, "Welcome to the napping revolution." So I guess this is authentic. This is not the larger ostrich pillow, but it's like the headband version. Again, it's another traveler, a traveler's best friend, I guess. One thing I did notice is I like to look at where my packages are coming from, and after I find out, I kind of don't like, touching them, especially if they're far away. They carry a lot of germs and whatnot. But anyway, interesting thing is it's from Ningbo. I really don't know how to pronounce that, but usually all the manufactured stuff comes out of Shenzhen. So I kind of looked it up and found out that this is in northeastern China, whereas Shenzhen is around Hong Kong, which is towards the south. So this is more near Shanghai. It's coming out of there. Just a little factoid. Other than that, I think this just specifies the color that I got, and this is kind of what it looks like. On the back, there's nothing, but it comes in this neat little Ziploc bag. I guess you can just carry this around and travel with it. So I'm going to open it up real quick. Let's see. Alright, sorry, I had to use two hands to remove the packaging. That it came in that, but it was also in this, and it had a rubber band. So I had to put the phone down, kind of cut out, and open it up. So I got the gray version with the, I guess, charcoal inside. Just a quick tidbit, this is not cotton, but inside of here there's tiny beads, kind of exactly like with this. It's very soft. In comparison to this is a little bit heavier. This is just slightly less heavy. And let's see, it's a studio, but so this is the authentic version. So I guess it's called the Ostrich Pillow Light. That's the official name for this. If you want to get this, search that. Whereas this is called the Ostrich Pillow Mini. And the purpose of this is basically, if you're on the go and it's just, if you're on an airplane, it's the worst place to ever try to sleep. Anything to mitigate the noise or just the uncomfortable seating, you may want to go ahead and buy something like this or like this, and it'll really help you get some shut-eye on the flight. Not much to this. It feels like it's a little too big for my head. But that's okay because it comes with this little drawstring here that you pull and you tighten it, and you can tighten it. One thing that I like when I go to sleep, when I take a nap, I like pressure on my head. I don't know why, but a couple years back I started sleeping underneath the pillow, and that put enough pressure on my head to where it just felt nice. And it's kind of weird if you haven't done it, but if you do it, I think you'll enjoy it. But it feels really nice. So I think, I'm gonna try this on right now, and I'm gonna let you guys know if it's actually worthwhile, or if it's not. So again, this is for I think less than $20. You can go on eBay and get it, or you can go to the official website. Just look up the brand name and buy it from them. But I want to try this on, and I can't tell you if I'll be back, soon or not. But I'm going to try to just lay with it and roll around and see if it's actually practical or not. All right, I am back. I know that was quick because the video cut off and now it's all back on. But I can assure you that I did thoroughly try this. One cool thing that I noticed is that whenever you put this on, you think you might get some like leakage of light, or some light may come in and it'll kind of bother you. The purpose of this is basically, I think this part here is to kind of block out the edges and the light. You're supposed to slip this on to where your eyes are going to be pretty much like right around here. So this is going to cover your entire, basically your forehead and the side of your head, obviously in the back, and then your eyes as well, allowing you to basically lean up against anything and put your head on it. It was actually very comfortable. I tightened this, and it reminds you of one of those things that you put on, or if you're traveling on like first class or business class, or if you're on just a long flight, they may give you these eye covers. It's kind of like that, but with a little bit more weight, and you can adjust it, and it's cushioned. So for a traveler, I think it's a good buy. It's made out of some good material. It's very soft. One thing about this is, though, you can't throw this in the wash, this or that, because it has it's composite material in here. I believe it's like elastin and some other things, but you can go and read the tag. Let me just do that for you, actually, just for the review's sake. So it says viscose or viscose. I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with that product. And then it says elastin. So it's 95% and 5%. What you have to do to clean this is kind of spot clean it. Use a little bit of a solution, or like a soapy type of thing, and just kind of I guess wipe down on it. That's what it recommended for me on this one, so I'm just gonna basically recommend that for this. Cool thing to do is, if you're a traveler and you absolutely need to sleep on the plane, I would just go ahead and get this and that, and then use both of them at the same time, and then see if that works best. But if not, you can do either or. They're actually very comfortable. On my next flight or trip, I'll definitely go ahead and try them. But right here, at my office, or in my bedroom, just trying it, it just feels very, very comfortable. So again, this is the Ostrich Pillow Mini. Pretty soon here, I'll get another package, which is supposed to be the bigger brother version of these two. Basically, this company over there started a Kickstarter or some sort of crowdfunding campaign, and it was the Ostrich, the bigger pillow, just looked funny. Basically, you stick your head inside this big chamber, and your arms inside of it too, and then you can basically, if there's like a tray table in front of you at like an airport, or if you're at a desk, you could pretty much get complete darkness and a very comfortable way to just kind of lean your head. So again, so far so good. Very affordable products. No real cons that I see right now, other than that these may smell a little bit like plastic or some sort of composite material, so you may want to kind of just let them sit out in the open before you use them. Otherwise, if you're sensitive to weird smells or whatnot, you may get a headache. I know some people are very sensitive to where, if they smell any bit of any type of pungency anywhere, they'll feel nauseous or have a headache. So that's about it. Very simple product. And if you're unless you're a giant, this is going to be okay for you in terms of how big it is. Other than that, yeah, check out my page. Please subscribe. There's a lot of other product reviews. I do not get paid for these reviews by these companies. I just do them because I've been screwed over many times just buying things on the internet, impulse buys, and it feels good to have somebody out there that tests these things and make sure that you're getting your money's worth. People earn their money in different ways, but we all work for it, and every dollar matters. So it's time to stop wasting your money on bad products. So I'll do some reviews over some good products and some bad products, and I'll give you my honest opinion. And sometimes these these reviews are kind of long, but that's because I kind of ramble and I talk to you guys, and a lot of people have shown appreciation for it, and some people have shown a lot of disdain, saying, hey man, you could have said that in 30 seconds. So for those guys, yeah, that's great, but I'm doing it for the people that want a more thorough review. So other than that, all I gotta say is thank you for watching this, and please subscribe. Thanks.